Hello, this is Miss Obermaier and this is design class. Today I'm going to teach you how to put your final sticker sheet together. Each of you gets an 8.5 by 11 sheet of sticker paper, and we will be printing those out, your stickers out on the sticker paper. But you can decide how many stickers you would like as long as they fit within that space. All right, so today we're going to begin by making our new document. Open up photop.com and we're going to New Project. Click on New Project and you're going to call this project by your name. First and last name and sticker design, I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to go to the size now, change the size to inches. And the width is going to be 8.5. So we're going to put 8.5. The height is going to be 11. And the DPI, because we're printing, needs to be 300. The background should be white. And then we're going to create. All right, now that we have our sheet open, I'm going to first show you how to do it as if you want to simply have one very large sticker that fills the entire page. So first of all, we're going up to the menu bar to File and Open. And I'm going to borrow Bell Green's design. All right, so I'm going to slide down here and click on Bell's design here and open it. Okay, and Bell made it on a blank background, so when I drag it over, only the design will come over. Now, if you actually made yours on a white background and it's flat against the white background, it really doesn't matter. You'll have the same results because we're putting it on a white sheet. If you have color around the edge, then it will be whatever shape that color is, will be the sticker. Okay? All right, so first we're going to move it onto our sticker sheet. So right here we have our Move tool. And we are going to go over here, click and hold, and drag it up to the tab that says our name, and then drag it back down. And you can see Photop helps you center it by adding, it kind of brings up these little guidelines that show you when it is perfectly centered. So there we go. All right, so and that fits really nicely within the space because we did start with an 8.5 by 11 document when we made the designs. Okay, so this is what you want. You just want to print one large sticker design, then you'll save this one. You'll export it as a JPEG because our printing is going to be easier if we just all export them as JPEGs. So JPEG, we're going to make sure the quality is up at 100%. If you want to double check that it's the right size, 8.5 by 11, you can attach the metadata and push save. Okay, so I'm going to drag that onto my desktop. Okay. And next, I'm going to show you how to do 4. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to turn off this background. Actually, I'm going to change the name. It does say background, but I'm going to call it sticker. Okay. All right, so I'm going to turn off the sticker layer and go on to the background, although it doesn't matter if I go on the background or not. Because I'm going to be making some guidelines, but the guidelines will not print. They're just there for you to help you line it up. All right, so we're going to go to View, and we're going to go to Add Guides. We're going to add a horizontal and a vertical guide that will split this page in half vertically and horizontally. We're going to change the measurements to inches. Okay, and our horizontal line is going to split the 11 inches of the height in half. So half of 11 is 5.5, 5.5, right? That would make 11. So we're going to type in 5.5. Okay. and there's our line right down the middle. Now we're going to make our vertical line, which is going to be splitting the 8.5 in half. So half of 8.5 is 4.25. So we'll put 4.25. Okay, and there's our other line. So now we've split this evenly in half in 4 quarters. Okay, so I'm going to turn my design back on. And I'm going to click on that sticker layer. Make sure you have gone back to the sticker layer. We're going to next go to the menu bar at the top, go to Edit, and go to Free Transform. When you go to Free Transform, it will put a bounding box around your design. Okay, next, please remember to hold the Shift key the entire time you are transforming your design down. So I'm going to hold the Shift key on the keyboard down and then take my cursor and go to only one of the corners and bring my design down. Do not let go of that Shift key. I'm going to let go for a second to bring this up here, and I'm going to kind of adjust it, maybe make it just a little bigger. Okay, so that I do want a little bit of space around it. I do not want it to go over the edge of this box. You definitely don't want it at the edge of the printing space. I could probably make it a little bit smaller even. Right about like that. And I'm going to center it. Okay. And then push my check mark. All right. Next, I'm going to duplicate the sticker layer and move it over. So again, click on the sticker layer, click and hold, and you're going to drag it down to the Make a New Layer icon down here at the bottom that is just to the left of the trash can. You'll get a sticker copy layer. I don't see it because it's right over the top of the other one. Make sure you're on the Move tool, and there we go. Move it over and try to line it up in the same way the other one is within that space. All right, the next thing we're going to do is connect these two together and duplicate them together. So we're going to go to the top layer here, hold the Shift key, and click on the other layer, the sticker layer, the one below it. You can see they're both dark. That means they are connected together. So now I'm going to click and hold and drag them down to the Make a New Layer icon there. Okay, and these two are still connected, so when I want to make sure that I uncheck Auto Select before you move them. If you have them connected together and you have Auto Select on, it will select only one of the stickers. And you can still move it, but it will make it just a little bit harder. Okay, so now these two are connected together. I'm going to drag them down to the bottom. All right, and let me zoom out a little bit here. So I'm using the zoom tool just so I can see how these two are lined up. There we go. You can see the red line it's giving me means that it's lined up centered like the others. All right, so I can go back to my zoom tool and zoom in. Okay, I can go to the hand tool. The hand tool allows me to move this up a little. All right, back to the Move tool. So this is, if I want 4 stickers that are medium sized, I can, save this one. Whoops, I'm going to go to File, save it. Well, I'm sorry. You can, if we save it as a PSD, that would be for you to have. That's not going to be for printing. So we're going to go to File, Export as JPEG. Make sure the quality is at 100% and save it. Okay, there it is. I'm going to drag it onto the desktop. Okay, next we're going to do a sheet of 9. So what we have to do is make these smaller and add one more to each of the rows. All right, so now we're going to click on the top layer. We're next going to hold the Shift key on the keyboard down and click on the bottom sticker layer. Again, we've got all of them connected together. Now we're going to go to Edit, Free Transform, We're going to hold the shift key down while we transform it only from the corner. Make it small enough. I'm now moving the whole thing up so that we have room for one more sticker here and here. Okay. All right, and when you think you have it, you can use those guidelines to help you line it up. Make sure you do not put it right at the edge. Push the check mark, and now I am going to go back to auto select. Okay, and I'm going to click on this one right here. Oop, it didn't work, so I'm going to click I'm going to click on just one of the layers. Now that I'm on auto select, when I click on this one, it will jump to that layer. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate that layer and move it over. Whoops, because I'm going to take it off auto select right now. Okay, move it over. Now it's still a little bit big. I'm not getting all three on, but that's okay for now. I'm going to put it about, so that about the same amount of space is between this one and this one as there is here. Okay, I'm going to duplicate that one more time and bring it down. And do the same thing. Line it up so that there's about the same amount of space between the two stickers here. Okay, so now I actually only need to duplicate one more row and then we're good. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm duplicating one row that's just kind of lined up. So if I do these three, 1, 2, let me scroll down for you, and 3, these 3 are in a row. So I'm going to click here, hold the shift key, click here. I'm going to turn those back on. Okay, and now I'm going to duplicate that. So I'm dragging those down to the duplicate layer, and I duplicated this top one, so I'm going to bring them down here. Now I'm running out of space, so I'm going to have to move those up a little. To do that, I'm going to click on the top layer, hold the shift key down, go down to the bottom, and I need to, there we go, use the move tool to bring this down. There we go, so I can see the entire thing. Go back to the move tool though, and bring these up. Okay, I still have to transform them down a little more, so edit, free transform, hold the shift key. They're all connected together. Okay. So I'm going to push the check mark, and now we have our 9 stickers that are smaller. Okay, you can go smaller if you want to. You would have to then make the whole thing smaller again. Here's my 9. I'm going to export as a JPEG. Quality 100. There we go. You only need to make one sticker sheet. I'm just showing you how to do this. Okay, different ways. Okay, so the next one would be 12. I probably wouldn't go much smaller than that, although if you have a design that's very bold, it is possible for you to. Okay, so right now these are all still connected together, so I can go to edit and I can go to free transform, hold the shift key, bring them down, try to make room for one more sticker. Actually, I think I'm going to get 16 in this one. Okay. 4, 8, 12, 16. Yes. So this one would be for 16. Push the check mark. Okay. And I need to find this sticker here, so I'm going to click on this one. It doesn't actually really matter which ones I do. I could duplicate this one, but it's easier if I pick the one on the end. So I'm going to go to my move tool, go to auto select, click on this one so I can find it, and duplicate it. And that way when it's duplicated and I move it over, it is in line with the others that in that row. Okay, and again, if I want to keep it easy on myself, I click on this one so that when I duplicate this one, it's going to be right in line with the others in the row. Okay, and this one, duplicate. Okay, it's going off the page a little bit on each one. So I'm going to click on the top layer, hold the shift key down, go to the bottom sticker layer, go to edit, free transform, hold the shift key, make it a little smaller. Push the check mark. Now I need to find one complete row, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, hold, whoops. Hold, okay, click on that top one, hold the shift key down, and click on the bottom one. Then I can turn these back on, duplicate the layer, the layers, oops, Command Z goes back. Take it off of auto select. I actually just, okay, got to find those duplicates. So the duplicates will be up here. Click on that top one, 2, 3, 4. Hold the shift key. Okay, now I can move those down. Okay, 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, I wouldn't go any smaller than that, but again, depending on your design, it is possible. So that is how you make your sticker sheets. And if you need help, I will be there to help you in class. Or you can ask questions. You can send me some questions, if you want to talk on Teams or something like that, you can give me, just send me a message and I will help you out. All right, good luck and really nice designs. Great job. Okay, bye-bye.